What's going on, everybody out there? How is everybody doing on this wonderful day? So for this week's video, I had a really good idea. We're going to go back in time. We're going to revisit some of the baits I have made in the past. So let me give you an example. So last week I made some 7.5 curly tail worms. The mold was from England AI. I also did a bonus mold from Epic Bait Molds in the millipede. So the three colors I picked a white, a red, and a purple. I liked them all and stuff like that, and I was really favoring that purple towards the end of the video, but it turns out after seeing that color on my curing racks for a couple days, I started not to like it. I didn't like it at all. So I'm talking about this color right here. So here's our purple. You're gonna follow my hand. Here's our purple right there. So it's a really good color. I really like it. It's really sparkly. I think it would work. The problem is if you look back here, I have a rack, a pegboard rack full of baits. I happen to walk past this bait right here. So this is my copy of the culprit purple, or purple culprit, however you want to say it, stuff like that. And I use this bait quite a bit throughout the year and stuff like that. So this is one of my older bags, stuff like that. There it is right there. And the thing is, that's what was getting me. I think the whole time our curly tail worms, they just weren't dark enough. They were too light and stuff like that. Also, here is the centipedes and stuff like that. So I think it's a really good color. The problem is I want to recycle these worms and I want to melt them back down and darken them up. I think that's what it's missing there. So I was actually trying to make like a purple like this, but I wanted the 8-bit bait stuff in. I wanted, like, you know, the Holoshift or the crushed rubies or whatever, you know, and stuff like that. And I wanted to kind of have like two versions, like a purple with nothing in it and a purple with everything in it, stuff like that. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut these back up. So we're gonna take all these baits, cut them all up, recycle them. Here's the leftover puck, which I think the puck still even looks good. And I think what got me is this puck is way thicker than any of the baits and stuff like that. And I think as you thin it out, especially on the tails, I think that's where it lost me there and stuff like that. I think it would work. I think it's a really great bait. I just know that in the future I will not use this bait. I will keep going to these ones. So I pulled out the old puck. I also pulled out this dark puck right here. A puck is what's at the bottom of a cup. This is like the leftover. I pulled up this puck. This one looks like it has some maybe violet or purple highlight in it. Very dark color. So you can see it's way darker than the other one. And then I found this one. It's a really dark purple with a bunch of purple flake in it. So I think we'll take this, cut it up. We'll take these and cut them up, and we'll make a really cool purple. And I'm not saying that we might not add some other stuff to it. I might add a drop or two of black to give it that darker. And I pulled out this 8-bit baits Holoshift Sylvanus. And I think we'll put a good scoop of that in there too and stuff like that. Like I said, I just want to really darken these baits up, change them a little bit, and then I think I'll use them in the future and stuff like that. So I've been talking for way too much. Let's get started, and I'll show you what we're working with here in just a minute. All right, so I got the two pucks already cut up, and we're just going to take our worms. Here we go. Well, they're no good now. I'm just going to cut them up in little chunks. If you ever wonder why bait makers cut up their leftover or recycled plastics, I think it melts better if you cut it up in pieces. All right, here's one of the millipedes. I can fit all this in there. Get all these in there. Now I know this looks like a lot. It is a lot, but it'll go down into the cup. So, all right, I'm gonna finish cutting these up, and then we're gonna get this started. All right, we're gonna get right into shooting these. I'll tell you what I added here in just a second. So I'm pulling a nice big pull. We're gonna do the millipedes first, since it's the bigger mold. And you want to shoot it a little warm so you get all the legs to come out in it. Good shot, good shot. Man, that thing takes a lot of plastic. I always think it's flashing, and then it finally stops me. All right. Fill that up, and then we're just going to fill these worms up real fast. These worms don't take up too much plastic. See? Barely any. And we'll fill that back up. All right, so look at that. Now that's a cool looking color. So let me tell you what I added to it. I put 6 drops of black in it from Dead On Plastic. I put a huge 1/4 teaspoon of this smaller flake in .015 in purple. And then I put a let me look here. Yeah, 1/16 of 8-bit baits, that Sylvanus. So, and this millipede is drinking her up here a little bit. There we go. That should be the last time. We'll put a little bit over here. Drip in the top of that. Sweet. All right, let's let them simmer down for a little bit, and we'll open them up, and hopefully we got a better color purple than we did in our original. All right, who is ready to take a look at these? So let's do the worms first, since that's the color we were trying to doctor up. Oh yeah, look at that. That is what we're talking about. That is awesome. Let's just pull them all out of there. Look at that. Got a piece on my finger there. Hold on 1 second. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and dark. All kinds of swirls through it. Yeah, that's a good purple now. That's a good purple. I should have kept one of the original ones to compare it, but I cut them all up and melted them all up. I wasn't even thinking, so. But yeah, I like it. That'll work. Let's just lay them right there on that mold. Put it to the side here. And let's bring in the old millipede. Oh yeah, definitely a better color. Let me fix them here. Let me fix them up a little bit, make them look good in the mold. All right, there we go. Look at that. That's a good looking color. Look at that. Sweet. Let's take one out here. All the legs came out looking good. That was a cold mold too. Definitely like that color better. And if you look real close, it's got all kinds of sparkly going on inside there. So it's just like what I wanted. It's like a culprit purple, but with all the sparklies going on in there, stuff like that. So I like it. I'm going to shoot this around a couple more times so I can get full bags, but we're going to move on to the next color here in just a minute, and I'll show you what it's all about. All right, everybody, so we are already doing bonus molds. So I got the 2-inch crappie slayer out here, and I really wanted to see it in that purple. So let's go ahead and see how these look. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not even trying to fix them. Look at that. Let's pull these out. Woo-wee, what a color. Check that out. Nice solid color. Oh, that one's got like a big bubble on it. Let's go to the other side and show you one of the better ones there. There we go. That's better. I even re-vacuumed that after I melted it all back down. Check that out. Sweet. That one's got a blemish on it too. Was it just the first two because I didn't top it off fast enough? Is that what it was? Let's check out the second one here. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Let me look at it here. Yep, we're good. Look at that. That's cool. I like it. All right, for our next color, it's not one that I don't like or anything. It's just one that I really want to kind of play with and doctor it up. So a couple weeks ago, I took some remelts and I made this awesome crawl color. Look at that. Came out great. And the reason I made that crawl color is because if you remember a couple weeks ago, I got a brand new mold. I got the Epic 3.4 Glory Crawl, and this is a very awesome mold. I've wanted a mold like this for a very long time, and we got to have so many ideas for the future for this. I just haven't had time to shoot it. These two pucks have been sitting in this cup since I shot that 2 weeks ago, and I've been telling myself to make more runs of this color. So we're going to cut this up, remelt it, make a couple more runs with this color, and then whatever left over, we're going to play around with. Maybe add some 8-bit bait products, maybe add some more glitter to it. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I'll be thinking about it as I'm doing my next 2 runs. So let's get this chopped up. Let's get a couple more runs done in this Glory Crawl, and then let's play around with this bait and stuff like that. Don't worry, I'll show you what it looks like in the regular color just like this. So I'll be back. All right, so I'm only going to shoot this mold one time in the original color because that's all we have left right there. So we need to savor that. I want to get at least 2 runs out of that. So let's take a look at these and see if they turned out. There's that color. Heck yeah, look at that. That is an awesome crawl color. Look at that. Awesome. Let's get them out of there. Take a look at them. Sweet. Here's the bellies. Bellies came out looking good. You guys remember this color? Pretty sweet. Sweet. Alright, so let me do some thinking and let's see what we're going to add to these two colors right there. Alright, so I got these back up to temperature. Everything's remelted. I'll have to vacuum again there. This is our original color right here. So it's got red in it, but I'm going to put a little bit of extra red in it. I'm going to do a 1/16 teaspoon of it. Small red. Not heaving at all. We're going to make it nice and even. I hope this isn't too much. And there it goes. It's in there. So yeah, we're just going to make the red come out a little bit more in the orange. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stir that in there. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, see that red's popping in there more. So, alright, I picked some Holoshifts from 8-Bit Base to put it in. On the bottom, I'm going to put Anoxia in this orange color. We're going to see what this does. We're going to do a 1/32 teaspoon of Anoxia. Shake it off a little bit. In she goes. Alright, I'll have to clean that spoon off for the next color. Alright, let's see what this does. See, I'm not trying to really destroy the colors. I just want to give it a little bit of extra pop. See what this does to it. Oh yeah. I can see that Anoxia in it, but it needs more. So, let's clean this spoon off. Cleaned. And let's put another 1/32 teaspoon of this Anoxia in there. Sorry for the tapping of the glass, trying to get every little piece in there. Alright. That's good to go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Can you see that? That's awesome. Yeah, Anoxia was a good color for that orange. Alright, now for the top. The only thing I'm going to add to the top, I think, since I did 2 1/32, I guess I'm going to add a full 1/16 teaspoon of this Holoshift, which we're going to do molten core. So let's get this out. Get my spoon all cleaned off. Still got little fuzzies on it. There we go. Not quite a whole spoonful, but we're going to see what that does. Alright. Close the cap on that one. And let's see if this makes this color really come alive. Oh yeah, it sure did. Scrape the sides. Oh yeah. Check that out. See, it's got like a little bit of an orangish red to it. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So let's shoot this color again with all these extra pieces to it, or parts or whatever. So I'm going to heat this back up, vacuum it, and I'm going to shoot it. Alright, these two colors are ready to be shot. Let's get a good pull there. Alright. Shooting nice and slow, hold a little pressure. And then we'll fill it back up to the top there. Sneak around the camera here, put that down right there. Oh yeah, we'll definitely have enough for another run. Can't wait to see that top color. That top color is really popping. So, alright, we'll let those cool down for a little bit. And then we're gonna take a peek inside, see how they look. Alright, who's ready to take a look at this? Let's see if that Holoshift and a little bit extra glitter changed it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. See all that sparkling going on in there? That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's get one of them out of there and take a look. Oh yeah. See it in there? Yeah, that's awesome. How about the bottom? Look at that. See that as I roll it? Extra red glitter. Oh yeah. Let's get one of the original ones here. I got it right here beside me. So here's the original one. See, no sparkle. A little bit of red flake on the bottom there. Put that to the side, and here's our new one. Look at that. Yeah. That'll work. From a distance, they look pretty much the same, but once you get up on them, you can tell. This one right here has a hollow shift in it, and this one does not. Definitely in the arms and the claws too. Sweet. I will take that. Put this one back on the tray here. Take them all out and take a good look at them. So look at that. There's the bellies of them. Oh man, that's a good color. I like it. I dig it. Well everybody, that's going to do it for this one. A little bit different video than usual. I definitely wanted to play with some remelts this time. I also really wanted to fix that purple. I knew I was not going to use it in the future. I am going to use it now. I think just darkening it up and adding a little bit of glitter and a little bit of hollow shift and stuff like that to it really makes it pop and stuff like that. Just the other day I was catching smallmouth on a purple spinner, so maybe purple is the color right now to go to and stuff like that. Our crawl color, can't complain with it, the first version of it, and it started out as a remelt itself, but just adding that little bit of hollow shift to the end there and stuff like that. I mean, I know they look kind of the same like that on camera, but if you could see them in life, you could see where that hollow shift is really making that color pop out. And I believe, like, you know, once you get that out there in the river, it might just catches that fish's, you know, eye a little bit faster and stuff like that. So, but that's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please do. I'm going to start cleaning up my mess. Why don't you guys take a look at these baits? I'll see you on the next one.